Saturday, January 26th. That intro I recorded was actually one of the last days I was in my room, and you can tell because there's nothing on the walls anymore. I'm currently in the kitchen. I've been evicted from my room. It's sad, but it apparently is just the way things go. In my previous video, I had said that I was going to be going to Rome, Paris, and Prague, I believe. Since posting that, my plans have changed, and on Monday I'm going to go to Ireland for a week. This change stems from my belief that a week in Ireland will be much more productive and beneficial to me rather than, let's say, 2 very quick days in Rome, Paris, Prague, with a very limited amount of time to do many, many things. One of the things I'll be doing on this trip is also traveling to Northern Ireland and to Belfast. Belfast is where my grandmother grew up and also married my grandfather, whom I never met. I also have a fair number of relatives in Northern Ireland. Relatives I have never met, relatives I have never seen, relatives I have never heard of. But I am very excited to meet them, and it's going to be fun to learn about part of my past. Yesterday we celebrated Burns Night. Burns Night celebrates Robert Burns, perhaps better known as the Bard of Scotland, the famous 18th century Scottish poet. The night is quite simple, and begins with a traditional Scottish dinner of, let's say, potatoes and haggis and scotch. Traditional in the dinner is to give Robert Burns' famous poem, Address to a Haggis, just before the haggis is cut open and then eaten. Yum. And from then, general merriment ensues. I do have to sort of address something about my imminent return. I'm returning to the United States in exactly 2 weeks' time, on February the 9th. I find myself very excited and somewhat apprehensive about returning home. Very excited, of course, about the prospect of returning home and seeing all my friends, but I'm also very apprehensive to leave this place where I've felt myself change rather substantially, and to leave the people who have assisted in that change. But then again, a big part of this whole study abroad experiment is returning home and integrating my experiences into the rest of my life. Maybe I'm being overly sentimental about all this. Maybe this is normal, but it's how I feel. I'll see you in a week when I'm back from Ireland. Cheers.